Hello everyone, it's time for another yoga practice from one of the most beautiful places in Tenerife. We are today in Playa de las Teresitas, an artificial white sand beach and one of the most popular touristic places. So if you're ready to start your yoga practice, hop on your mat and let's do it. Again, we're going to take a little time and feel the ground underneath us. In our case, a little bit more soft, and sometimes sand can be challenging for the practice, but also a very nice experience, a different one. So you can feel the 50% of your body weight on each side and each leg. Take a deep breath in and out, relax, let go of anything that you don't need for your practice. And we're gently going to start moving the arms with the inhale up above the head and down with the exhale. All the way to the ground. Stay there for a moment. Then roll up through the spine. Remember to last lift the head. Let's do another one. Inhale, move the arms up. Turn your eyes up. Exhale and relax all the way down to touch the ground. Or if you can't reach the ground, don't worry. Just leave your arms loose, relaxed. One more. Inhale up and exhale down, relaxing the spine, the neck, head, shoulders, and arms. Let's move a little bit the legs now. So one knee bent, the other leg straight. You can have your hands on your legs and keep moving, enjoying, releasing any tension. Stretching gently the legs, the hamstrings. Keep your breath flow neutral. And let's make a little stop here. So with your hand on the right knee, open the left side. Moving your left arm in a straight line above your shoulder. Yeah, we had a little challenge with the wind to keep our yoga mats. Stay there for a little moment and then change the side, going to your left knee bent, the right leg straight, opening the right arm up towards the sky. With another exhale, take the arm down and put both hands on top of your legs above the knee. Then arch the spine, pushing the lower back down. On the exhale, move the spine to the opposite direction up. Just like we do in a cat and cow position. Inhaling, lift the head up. Exhale, bring the chin close to the chest and the rounded spine. Let's see it from the side. Inhale, arching the back down. Exhale, arching the back up. Repeat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Slowly roll up to standing again and move the arms one more time above the head. Then take the left down and hold the head with your right hand. Bring it to the right shoulder. Feel that your spine is still in the center and your left shoulder is down, resting the arm on the side of your body. Then lean over to the left side, stretching the right arm above the head. Feel that opening on the right side of the body and then turn to see your hand and make a circle starting on the left. Inhale, move to the right and up above you. One more. Around we go and up. And then let's change direction, come back the other way around. Another one. Back to the center and down. Move both arms up again. Inhale, exhale. The right hand goes down, the left on your head. Take the head to the side, towards the shoulder. Once again, aware of your posture. With your right arm resting down on the side of the body and the shoulder down. Take a nice breath here and then stretch it over to the right side, opening the left side of the body. With your eyes gazing up. Then let's make the circles around, creating a nice imaginary space around us. And reverse, go back. One more. And we go back to the center to take the arm down. Both arms above the head. Inhale. Exhale, move them with palms together down in front of you, drawing circles on both sides of your body, warming up the shoulders. Let's repeat a few times. Open, up, forward, and down. Change direction, moving now from in front of you to open and then down. In front, up, to the side and down. Inhale on the way up, exhale, moving the arms down. Then support the lower back with your fingers pointing down. And we push the hips forward and then back. Push the hips forward. You don't have to move the head back. You can keep your chin to your chest. And on the forward bend, then keep your chin parallel to the ground. In other words, don't relax the head to fall down because that will arch your back. We want to keep it in a straight line. Here's how it looks from the side. Moving, pushing with our hands the lower back, keeping the legs straight, then keeping the back straight. We do a forward, just halfway down. Exhale forward. Inhale when you're pushing the hips. Exhale down and rest. Relax the arms, the head, the shoulders. And get a grip, hold your elbows, moving the head if possible underneath your arms. You can open a little space between your feet for a better base. And then start moving up and down. Inhale, halfway up, back parallel to the ground. Exhale, just let it go down. One more, and we stay down. You can open even wider your legs because we're going to swing now from side to side with the same position of the arms. Or simply keep loosening up any tension around the spine. Breathe neutral, relax, and let the body stop in the center. Slowly through the arched back, come up. Keeping your elbows. Now with your right hand, pull on the right side, holding on your left elbow. And then switch to go to the other side, holding with your left hand the right elbow. Arms down And we continue with some more hip warm-up, with the lower back warm-up, moving in a full circle around. Enjoying the movement. Let's change direction. Rolling. Try not to move too much the head up or down. And then we're going to do a deep squat here. Make sure that your heels are not too close and your knees are not going in front of your toes. We do a shoulder twist here. One shoulder goes in, we look behind the other. Very pleasant twist for the spine, and then we move the arms up above the head. Cross fingers. You can leave the two pointing fingers together. And stand and squat. Warming up the legs and the knees. Also toning a little bit the glutes. Now stay low and relax your arms. Bring your legs together. Lift your arms on the level of the shoulder and alternating, lift one leg at a time. Then try to touch for some coordination the opposite arm to your knee. Keep going. Now change it to touching your foot. That will open the knee to the side and give a different warm-up for the hips and the knees. Excellent. Let's stop and do a little balance. So find your center, shifting the body weight on the left leg, lift the right knee up. Keep a neutral breath. The eyes are gazing down and they're not moving. Stay relaxed. You can play a little bit and warm up the ankle, do some circles there in both directions. And then grab your knee and lift it as high up and as close to your body as possible. Feel that pressure. Observe how it feels for your joints. And then we're going to try to only hold it with the right hand and open the knee to the side. But see how if you move the hips, then you will lose your balance. So you have to make sure that the hip bones stay facing forward. And you make a balance with the left arm to the side. Then we're going to move the leg behind us and hold on the foot, lifting the left arm on the side of your left ear. Stay there for a little stretch and release, coming down and back to the ground, arms out, ready to lift the left knee up. Find your balance. Don't rush it, relax the eyes and breathe normal and neutral flow. Playing with the ankle again in both directions and then holding that knee as high up as possible, squeezing close to you. Enjoy that stretch for a moment before we move to the side. Another breath in and out. And then open the right arm to the side. Slowly move the knee on the left side. Keep your hips facing forward. Don't worry if you lose your balance, just go back. And then we move to the next one, bringing the leg behind, hold the foot, and the right arm goes up on the side of your right ear. Come back down. And then we do a little bit of tapping here, just walking on our toes, heels, and the side of the foot. And I assure you that this is much easier on the hard ground. Let's do also some lifts, working on those calves and balance, heels up and down a few times. Such a beautiful place. I'm just explaining here. Let's try to walk on our heels. Here's the tricky part: when you do this on the sand, it doesn't really feel too hard to do. And then open the foot on the outside line, pressing on the outside line, and then the opposite, we go on the inner line, with the knees coming close together in the center and the feet wide open, so you could press that line. Come back to standing. Very good. And we're ready to start with some Sun Salutation. So go to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, moving the arms above your head, and on the exhale, bring them down in front of your heart. Again, check if your tailbone is pointing down and your legs are strong, not bending the knees. Push the hips forward, lift the chest, and then rest the head back, arching the back. Exhale, forward bend all the way to the ground. Stay there for a moment. Taking the first round a little bit easier. Push away from the legs, from under the knee or above the knee, not directly on the knee. With an exhale, reach for the ground and move your right leg behind you. Inhale, lift the spine, open the shoulders, lift the chest up, and if you want, you can drop the head back again. If you're losing balance, you can just stay with a straight spine and the shoulders open. Exhaling, move your hands back on the side of the foot and go into a plank. Play a little bit, pushing back and forth with your toes, keeping the tailbone down and the body in one straight line. Then slowly bring the knees down, elbows come forward between your palms with your chest and your chin. I'm hiding here behind the bag, but it was really necessary to keep the mat down from the wind. Inhale, go into a cobra. Move through the knees to move the hips back. Exhale and lift from your toes to stretch the legs to open in a downward dog. But start with little movements again, bending one knee at a time, alternating the legs. Work with your breath. Make sure you're pushing really with your arms to bring the shoulders down low, as open as possible. Then stay with your right knee bent for a moment, pressing down with your arms, trying to bring your belly close to the knee. Slowly moving a little bit the hip to the left and looking under your left arm. Come back to the center and repeat on the left side. So bending the left knee, pressing down firmly with your hands, and a gentle rotation of the hips to the right, looking under your right arm. Excellent, well done. Come back to the center. Try to bring feet flat on the ground and stay there for another deep breath. Then move your right leg up. Lift on your left toes, bringing the right knee as close to your body as possible to be able to shoot that leg forward and come as far as possible, reaching for the space between your hands. Inhale, once again, lift the back. Exhale, make another step forward with your left leg coming together, legs together. Inhale, move the arms in front and follow them to go back up to standing, arching the back. And exhale to finish in front of the heart. Good job on the right side. And let's start on the left. Inhale, arch the back. Remember, it comes from a tailbone pushing down, chest up. Exhale on the way down to the ground, relaxing the head and shoulders. Inhale to push from the legs and lift the spine parallel to the ground with the chin up. Exhale, the left leg step back, knee to the ground, opening the shoulders, lifting the chest and resting the head back. If you can do that without being dizzy, then come with your hands on the side of your foot and into a plank we go. Let's move our heels side to side for a bit more of a core play. And then back with knees on the ground, elbows, chest and chin coming forward. Lift your elbows to slide into the cobra. Inhale, and with the exhale, move back, lifting the hips, stepping on your toes and stretching the legs to open. Let's keep moving one more time, alternating the legs as we're still stretching and preparing the body for more intense work. Stay here for a moment. Lift your heels up on your toes and then drop the heels on the right side. Move them back to the center, heels up. And then to the left, both feet coming down. Inhale, heels up. Go to the right with both feet. Inhale, heels up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, up. And exhale in the center. Stay there for another deep breath. Lift your left leg now and on your right foot toes to make more space, bringing the knee close to your body and stepping out. Inhale, lift the chest to open, arching the back. Exhale, another step forward with the right leg. Follow your arms on the way up, look between your palms. Inhale and exhale, come in front of the heart with palms together. Take another deep breath just to make a little break between the set. And we're going to do it one more time. Make it a little bit more fun. Inhale and move the arms up above your head. Exhale in front of the heart. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Tailbone down, push the hips forward. Lift the chest up to the sky. Exhale, coming down to a forward bend. On the inhale, we're going to have the right knee bent and the right elbow on top, opening the left side of the body with the arm up, just like we did in the beginning. And then come back down, pushing from the legs back parallel to the ground. And then we shoot the right leg back again, knee to the ground, foot to the ground. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Then go for a twist to the right side, taking the arms down. Your left arm will support the left knee to stay open. And with your right hand, you can hold on the right leg behind on the thigh. Then move to the center, simply dropping the arms on the side of your body. Look up and inhale. Go into the plank, holding your breath for a moment. And with an exhale, we go into a low plank, or you can use the 8 points going through the knees, elbows, chest, and chin if you prefer. Inhale in Cobra. Exhale, let's push from the ground on our toes in an upward dog and then go to a downward dog. Exhale. Stay there for a moment. Deep breath in and out, trying to keep the legs open now and be aware of where your tailbone is. We're aiming to point that bone up. Inhale, lifting the right leg in line with your body. Then bend the knee and turn the hips to the right. Again, we're looking under the right arm. Stay here for a moment, feel that opening for the hips. And then move back into kind of a plank, but make a step behind you with your right leg to release the right arm above the head. Then cross the legs underneath and press into a downward dog with crossed legs, having the right leg under the left. Excellent. Let's move the right leg across and under a little bit further out now. So that will help us release the left arm to open above and in line with the left leg. Come back to the ground and just push again into a downward dog. Stay for a little moment here, reconnecting with our breath. Inhale, lift the right leg once again. Make a step forward and find your balance here. You can have your hands on top of the knee, above the knee with the elbows. Make sure that your left leg stays straight and supports the posture. We're still on our toes. Now reach with your left arm down on the side of the right foot. And then open the right arm up again towards the sky for a nice twist here. Beautiful. Come back down to the ground with both hands on the inside now and switch to open the left. Try to come up with your left foot now flat on the side. In a warrior two. Hips open to the side. The right knee bent and pointing same direction as your right foot as your toes. Then open straight leg and move the torso out. Then reach for that leg or the ground with your fingers. Looking up to see the left arm above you, aligned with the shoulders, aligned with the right arm underneath. Close that arm and come back to your knees. Turn the leg behind on toes again. And then we're going to try another twist here with our left elbow on the right knee. Palms together, so you have the right palm on top of the left. And then make sure that you're pushing away from the leg, that you're not sinking and giving all your body weight on the leg. Push with that elbow up. Create some resistance between the palms and have from elbow to elbow a straight line. Come back with both hands down and both legs straight, reaching as low down with our head as possible. And then moving back into a low lunge with the knee down. Inhale to open the chest, resting the head back. On the exhale, bring that left leg to the front. And then another inhale to move up to standing. Exhale and finish in front of the heart. That was really a cool flow, I think. We really enjoyed that. But of course, we have the left side to do it once again. Inhale, moving the hips forward, lifting the chest, resting the head back. arching the spine. Exhale, forward bend, down, relaxing the head. Then we bend the left knee and we reach either for the ground in front of your left foot, in front of the toes, or if you can't reach there, you can have your left elbow on the knee. Push from the legs, look in front, back parallel to the ground, and on the exhale, open the left leg behind. Inhale, move the arms above the head. On the exhale, we turn the body to the left, dropping the arms down, coming down with our right arm to support the right knee open and the left hand holding on the leg behind. Then move back to the center, simply resting the arms on the side of your body. Inhale, looking up. And then go to a plank, holding our breath for a moment, then exhaling on the way down to a low plank. Inhale in Cobra. Then from your toes, lift the whole body in an upward dog. Exhale, push to a downward dog. Bringing our feet flat, making any adjustments that you need to do. Then lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and turn the hips to the left, reaching with that bent leg a little bit further behind you. Looking under the left armpit. And then kind of coming down to a plank, but then step with your left leg behind to open the left arm above the head and behind, extending that line. Beautiful. Come back and just cross the left leg under the right, pressing firmly with the arms to go into a downward dog with crossed legs. Before we move that left leg a little bit further out under the body, lowering the hips to open now the right arm above the head, and coming back to the ground. Step with both feet flat in a downward dog, back to the center, a deep breath in and out. Move now to the next with the left leg up and a forward step. Find your balance. Bring your arms on top of the knee here. Take a moment to make any adjustments if you need to open a little bit further maybe, so you have a straight line vertical under the knee to the foot. Reach with your right hand to the ground then and open the left up above. Make sure your neck is aligned with your spine and your head is turning to look up. Now let's change to the other side. With the left arm down, open the right up to the sky. And with the exhale, come up to a warrior two. We have now the right foot flat on the side, open. The left toes are pointing same direction as the left arm in front of us. Arms are on the level of the shoulders. Stretch both legs, reach out and then down to the ground. In Trikonasana, that triangle pose. Make sure that the tailbone is still trying to squeeze down under so your glutes are tight and they're not falling back. Both hands come down now and back into that low lunge. The right leg is back on toes and we do that side twist now with the right elbow. Go to your left knee. Make sure that you're not dropping the body weight on your leg, but you're pushing to lift from the elbow a little bit to stretch the spine, to extend that line. Palms together in front of the heart, a straight line between the elbows. A little pressure and resistance between the palms could help you here. and also that leg behind stays straight and firm. Reach for the ground and stretch both legs, resting the head down as far as you can go. And then smoothly coming back to the ground with the knee behind. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, make a step forward with the right leg, closing the legs together. Follow the arms on the way up. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, in front of the heart. Excellent job, well done. Yes, that was a really nice flow. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can, of course, repeat a few times if you want to go into a bit more of a power mode and vinyasa flow. But today we're just going to continue now with a little bit of a balance. So feel the ground underneath. And when you're ready, when you have your tailbone pointing down, your hips parallel to the ground, the shoulders open, feel that you have a good posture, chest out, eyes are resting slightly down, direction of the nose, and then lift that right knee up on the level of the hip for the moment. Normal breath flow. And then we're going to reach with the right hand to bring the foot on the front of the left thigh. So you have your foot facing up, and with the left hand you're supporting under the toes. And then the right knee goes down, pointing towards the ground. If this is not painful and you can support that, you can lift both arms up, or you can have a little squat with the left knee bent. But if it's fine for you, you can stay with a standing leg, applying pressure to the foot and the thigh, and moving both arms up above your head into a tree pose. Make sure your shoulders stay down. The wind tried to move me here, but I'm trying to keep my ground and my roots. Slowly now we want to move forward and then drop the arms down. You can just grab on your leg, but it's a little bit more challenging, so even one hand on the ground would feel better. It's a little bit more deeper and intense stretch. And we want to play around. So here we're making a squat down. And then you can try to find your balance. So we have extra challenge here with the ground. We want to bring the spine up in a vertical line. But don't get all serious about it. We're doing it just for fun, just to try experimenting. If you could find your balance, you can bring your hands together in front of the heart. Okay, I think we had enough here, so we're trying to come back up the same way we went down. So stretch that left leg and then move to the tree pose and then the leg down. Good job. So let's try to do the same, lifting the left knee up. Make sure to observe your posture and all the parts are working together to support the balance, starting with the foot on the ground. You can even play a little bit to feel your toes, your heel, even if that means you fall and you do it again. But you don't be afraid of the ground underneath. Explore the surface that you have. And then we're going to bring that left foot on the right thigh, supporting with one hand. The left knee goes down, pointing the ground. The glutes, your bum should stay really tight here and the tailbone down. Keep your shoulders open. Keep a neutral breath flow. You can have your hands together in front of the heart or above your head, whatever you choose, or even move only one arm and support the foot with the other. And some days your balance will be better and sometimes you have to work a little bit harder. So whatever the day is, make sure to make the most of it and stay positive. Reaching for the leg or the ground. And then trying to go all the way down, bending the knee to squat. We're on toes here and it's really challenging to balance on toes, the whole weight of the body. Okay, maybe a little bit better on this side or maybe not. There we go. Back, forth. We're having a good time at least. Laughing and experimenting. Creating a little bit of a challenge for our body. Okay, let's try to unfold and come up. Back to standing. Back to a tree pose. And relax. Leg out. Well done. This part is done and we're ready to continue with our next. So let's sit on the ground. Sit in a butterfly position with your feet together, the knees wide open, holding on our toes, lifting the spine tall, opening the shoulder, feel that nice stretch coming to your shoulders, and then moving the knees up and down, just like a butterfly, very gently, not super intense pressure. They're almost moving on themselves. Coming back to our breath, relaxing the breath, allowing it to come back to a neutral, to slow down. Become aware of our position, of our mind in this moment. You can close the eyes while you're doing that. And then open the legs straight out in front of you. Then move the right knee, bend close to the body, squeeze it in, making it into an obstacle for our breath flow. And if you observe the breath with that pressure of the knee into your chest and your belly, you will feel the air moving now mostly on the left side. Then we do a little twist towards the right knee. Go to the right with your left elbow around the knee and the right arm supporting the spine to stay straight up. With every exhale, you can try to go a little bit further into that twist. And then come back to the center. Bring the foot now of your right leg on top of the left thigh. And if it's not comfortable, of course, you can have it on the side of the leg. Then lean to the right with both hands so you can move the left leg bent around your body on the side of your hips. So we have one leg fold behind and the right leg in front, Again, if it's not comfortable for your foot on top of the thigh, then put it down on the ground. And we go for another twist here. So with our left arm, go to the right knee, and the right arm, goes behind your back, trying to reach for your foot, for your toes. There is a little trick to get there, and that's by leaning forward and grabbing on your toes. But if you're still not able to reach there, just stay with the palm open on the back and observe that twist and the breath flow. Our body enjoys those twists so much. They're so needed. Now open the right leg straight in front of you again and just rest forward in a forward bend towards the leg. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, the head and your neck. We go back to a straight spine. Let's change the side now. Both legs out, and then take the left knee in, squeeze it as close as possible to your body. The foot is very close to you. Support the spine with that straight right leg pressing into the ground. With our hands holding the knee, shoulders open. Feel the ground supporting you to have a straight back. Take a deep breath here to observe that path of your breath inside your body. And then move into a side twist. With our right elbow around the knee, with our left arm supporting behind the straight spine. Relaxing breath here. Come back to the center to take the foot on top of the thigh. You can rock a little bit to sit flat. Lean to the left to bend your right leg around you. Staying with the left foot on top of the right thigh or down by the leg. And then we go for the next twist of the spine. Reaching with our right hand to the left knee and opening the left palm on the back or holding our toes of the left foot. Try to stay with the spine open up and enjoy your breath here. Back to the center we go. Opening that left leg straight and thrusting towards the leg down. Rest your elbows, shoulders, neck and head. Come back up to standing and take the leg from behind to the front, both legs in front. Slowly roll down on the spine and relax now on your yoga mat. Keeping the legs a little bit open, keeping the arms a little bit open on the side of the body. Take a moment to feel your weight on the ground and to give it needed rest after all the movements that we did. Inhale that relaxation, exhale all the tension. Now we're going to bring our feet closer to the body, bending both knees. Lift the hips up, keeping the arms open on the side. Do a little movement with the knees, dropping them to the right and then to the left. Moving gently and observing that stretch. Back to the center. Move the arms behind your head, keeping the hips, the glutes high up. Slowly then coming back down through the spine and flat on the ground. Move your arms on the side of the body. Lift both legs up. Now we're going to swing here and try to do a candle pose. It really helps if when you're doing that you press your hands into the ground and you use the exhale. And you use the exhale to lift the legs to come behind your head. Then support the lower back with your hands, but keeping the legs low. Do a little bit of rocking side to side so you could pull your shoulders closer and the shoulder blades closer and the elbows. And then try to lift your legs up. You will feel much better support for the whole body. Feel that your neck is extended and the chin down. That the breathing is happening in an easy way. There is no pressure. Take the right leg down. Stay for a moment and then stretch the left leg a little bit further behind you, making a balance there between the two legs. Bend your knees. Bring the legs together and move them slowly up again. Repeat on the left side. Left leg down towards the head and the right leg goes open behind. Find your balance point and the most pressure that you could have. Bend the knees, bring them together. And stay on your forehead with your knees. Then open the legs behind. The arms are now open on the ground behind your back. If possible, reach with your toes down. My camera girl here experimenting with different ways of shooting that. And then slowly we roll through the spine to come back to the ground. Try to have the least pressure on the neck and the shoulders. I know it's hard, but it comes with a practice. Don't worry, you'll get there. Keep the legs up for a moment. Both hands, palms on the front of the thigh, lifting the head, lower the legs slowly and stop before the ground. The lower back is firm into the ground. We stay for another core balancing exercise here for just a couple of breaths. Before we release the arms on the side, the legs slightly open and back into Shavasana. Enjoy that feeling that comes right away to your body. Let go of any tension. Just scanning the body in your mind. Take the right knee up and we do that nice twist that I'm sure all of us enjoy. Holding with the left hand the right knee, taking it on the left side for a twist here. Open your right arm to the side of the shoulder and the head looking towards the right or away from your knee. Deep and relaxing breath here to let go of tension in your neck, shoulders, spine, hips, legs. Take your time. Enjoy the stretch. Slowly move back to the center, extending the leg up With an exhale, slowly move the leg down to come back to the ground. Let's repeat with the left leg. So hold the left knee up with your right hand and take it on the right side of your body, twisting the lower back there. Open the left arm to the side of your shoulder in a straight line and look away to the left. Again, take a moment to use that nice exhale and relax all the parts that might still hold some tension. We need at least around 15 seconds for a good stretch. Open the leg now up again, and with an exhale, take it slowly to the ground. Let's hug both knees up above and do a bit of a rocking up and down to come back up to sitting. Then grab on your knees and push the spine to arch it back. With an exhale. On the inhale, move to a straight spine, moving the chin up. One more time, exhale, arch the back. Then we sit in a comfortable position to finish the class. And the camera drop. Yep, some technical issues. So that will be all for today. Looking forward to see you again, my lovelies. Have a beautiful day.